It's great to be back with another episode of What We Wish Our Parents Knew. Ilya, what is our question for the week?
I wish my parents know that they are not always right. I can't tell them because they will say I am being disrespectful and rude.
Excuse me? Of course we're always right. Parents, are we not always right? Okay, no, that's a joke. But you know what? I totally get where this child is coming from, because even my own children hound me about why are you always right? I don't claim to always be right. And I remember funny incidents that happened. There was a time I can't remember what we were doing, and my daughter pronounced a word and I corrected her, and my son suddenly said, "Come, everybody stop." Why is it that anytime mommy corrects us, we take it that what she has said is the correct thing? I don't, the dictionary or what is it? But you know what? It's not really about whether we always think we're right. We have a lot of experience backing up a lot of things. We also have the benefit of having seen different scenarios and different circumstances. And what comes out to you children, to our children, as wanting to always be right, is the fact that we want to protect them. We want to shelter them from harm. We want to shelter them from mistakes, which is not necessarily a good thing. You know, truth be told, we're not always right, especially in this era that we're living in. There are so many things we thought we knew. If anybody had told us that come 2019, cars will be driving themselves, we would have said it's not possible. If anybody had told us that come 2018, people will be going to brothels where the prostitutes are robots, we would have said it is not possible. Things are happening. If anybody had told us that come 2018, weed will be legalized in certain countries, we would have said it's not possible. When our children come to us with information, because they are digital natives and they live in that space, they come because they have some information that we probably have not had access to, because many of us are too afraid to get on social media. We feel it will corrupt us. It won't corrupt you. If you're not on social media, get there, because you need to start parenting your children in that space. That's the space they live in, that's the space they learn, that's the space they work. But coming back to our issue, so there's so much information out there. When our children present us with some of this information, what they're doing is they're telling us things that they have heard. We, without having access to that information, we begin to debunk it. It's not possible, it's not happening, it's not, rather than going to check so that you can come and discuss, bring forward superior arguments. So your child asks you something. By way of example, again, this sex doll thing, and you're probably wondering why I'm bringing it up so much, because it's a real issue that has come up. I buy a toy, a sex doll, and I'm playing with that toy. Am I committing fornication or adultery? How do you answer that question? You're looking at me. It's a question that our children in this age ask. We need to be able to answer that. You can't come and say there's no such thing like sex doll. In that case, you are not right, because there is. They have that information, but there's superior information. When you get the information, then you can guide them. You can tell them, this is it, this is this. These are the consequences. These are the positives. What are we trying to do as we parent our children? What we're trying to do is help them make informed choices. Remember, one of the things we should guard against is always enforcing our own position, because a time will come when that child will no longer be under your roof 24/7. Then the child will be left to have to make choices by himself or herself. Are they going to be coming to mommy or daddy to be asking? Nope. It's what you have taught them. Critical thinking is one of the most important skills that anybody must have now. Our children develop critical thinking by us allowing them to come, bring their own opinion, we hear them out, we voice out our own, we look at the issues, we juggle them, and we come up with superior argument. Superior argument is not a function of age, it's a function of knowledge. Empower yourself. Get on the internet. Learn about the issues that your children are dealing with. learn about various things, have conversations with them. Until we come your way next week with another episode, don't forget, keep doing what we've taught you before, keep reinforcing values as a parent.